But Daniel, what agents need to realize, it's not just about where most agents make the mistake is they just go hire somebody without thinking about it.
They're not
Okay.
intentional.
Right. Okay. And everything like what we do is like with our clients, we give them a hiring checklist for support staff.
Yeah.
There's the application, there's the interview questions that we do the personality profile on them. Okay. And here you interview them, and then you send your final candidate to us. We do a phone interview, so we're
Sure.
involved in the interview and hiring process of these. And then we have what's called an onboarding process. So an onboarding for a support staff. Okay, here, let's list all the things that this person needs to do. And how that was discovered, I'm at an agent's office, and we're supposed to start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I get there at 7:30, and I go up the door, it's locked, okay? And there's somebody standing there. So I introduced myself. They said, oh, nice to meet you, Bob. I look forward to your training today. So who are you? She goes, well, I'm the client care manager. Okay, and I go, how long you been with the company? She goes, oh, a month. And I said, well, great. I said, can't you get in the door? She goes, no, they didn't give me a key yet. After a month. And so really on our onboarding checklist,
here's the keys.
Employee a key.
Yeah, here's a key.
Order business cards.
We trust,
title.
Yeah, we trust you to work with our clients. We ought to trust you to open the freaking door.
Yeah. Okay. I want to give you a key because you love to get here early, and you're going to get the coffee pot turned on for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what's great? Here's two things that I've just learned, and I've just started to implement last year. My wife is an amazing judge of character. She's like a really friendly, super nice gal. She's like the opposite of me. And she and we take applicants along with their spouses out to dinner, and I think it's a big step that people miss, because if you can have a great conversation over a meal with someone, and they're interesting, and you have a good conversation, and their spouses. I mean, I've interviewed people who have told me in an interview they avoided their own child support. You think that person got an offer? No. No.
Right.
And then there's another practice that we do now is I pulled 3 to 4 of the key players in our business, and then I present an applicant when I'm ready to make an offer, and those people challenge me. They're like, did you check this? I'm like, yes, I did, and here's the proof. And they're like, well, what about this, and what about his previous experience? And they've met him or her because they've come into the office 3 to 4 times. We've spent a lot of time together, and what I find, what's interesting about this conversation, realtors won't spend that initial upfront time.
No, and one of the things that, like, what I do, if I'm hiring a pretty high-level person in my company, and if we're, just before we make the offer, they have to come out here, make a trip, and they have to stay in my house.
Wow.
Okay, I don't let them stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm looking at things, did they make their bed every morning? Were they a pig in the bathroom?
Right.
Do they put the toilet seat down?
Yeah.
How do they interact with my wife?
Absolutely.
And so I want to see not just how they are in the work environment, how are you in the social environments?
You know why? Because, and this is such a great, we're not supposed to be talking about this, but I love our conversations anyways. What is great about that is what you're doing is you're translating, and too many people don't follow this either. I'm looking for their life story. I want to know do they keep their car clean?
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk an applicant all the way back out to their car so I can get a peek at what car they're driving, whether it's clean, is there trash inside? Are they eating McDonald's for lunch? That's not somebody I want to hire.
Right. Well, when I'm on site, it's the exact same thing I do to the entire team. I said, come on out here, show me your cars.
Yeah.
I come out there, and I'm also looking for things like, what stickers do they have on their car?
Absolutely.
Okay, there is one team, okay, and it's down in Alabama, and you got the Alabama-Auburn rival, right? And either you love Alabama and you love Auburn. I won't even let them put an Alabama or Auburn sticker on their car.
No.
Or I want you know how you see those little stick figures in the back of some people? You have the mom, the dad, and the 2 kids and the dog, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we advertise to pedophiles that I have kids? Or that, you want to break into my house? They have a dog.
Yeah.
Think about that. See, people don't think of shit like that.